Okay, I came to Providence to learn filmmaking, and they came to Providence to keep the Judaism together and stronger. My first contact with the Lubavich was 1 year ago, almost a year, when my father asked me to go and try and to see if my tefillin were still okay or I have to change it, and I had to change it. And the rabbi in Venezuela, he teach me how to put the tefillin again and what to say and when. And after that day, I came here to the States, and I put my tefillin every morning, except Saturday, of course.
The city of Providence is a very famous city here in America. And in fact, about 50 years ago, there were Chabad Hasidim immigrants who came after the war to Rhode Island and before to serve the Jewish community with their religious needs. They established a school here in the community, a day school, and we ourselves have recently arrived there about 13 years ago to establish an outreach program to reach the students at the universities, to meet with the Russian immigrants, to service those who are in hospitals and nursing homes, to educate all those who would like to know more about the Jewish heritage. Why Providence? Every single major Jewish community in the world, and even small ones, deserve to have a rabbi who reaches out to them. The motto of Lubavich, as we explained before, is a city of love, to reach out and share the knowledge and beauty of Jewish life with all who are interested, all those we come in contact with. Therefore, Chabad has established centers, in fact, in every corner of the world. And surely, there's a very special city of Providence. And we train ourselves not just to look at the material exterior of something. It isn't just what you see outside, physically or materially. And that's what a great rabbi and the philosophy of Chabad, to bring out the soul in everything, to make us recognize that there is a creator in the world, to bring out the divine in the providence, to make us appreciate life, to know that there's a goal, there's a purpose. Things don't just happen by chance, they happen only by divine providence. That's the philosophy of Chabad.
Some people believe that we're in the Messianic era, and the rabbi is in the rabbi in New York could be maybe the Messiah. Can you tell us something about that?
First of all, you say it's not going to believe. It's not a question of belief. It's a question of all of us seeing. Everybody throughout the world is recognizing that we are in a special time in history. With the disintegration of the communist countries, the wall separating Berlin coming down, people talking about morals and ethics and democracy, using military planes to carry food to hungry people instead of carrying tanks. The war in Iraq coming to a miraculous victory in a very short period of time. Scud missiles flying over Israel and not causing any human, thank God, damage. We are living in a special time, and that is the time which prepares us for the coming of the Messianic age, the coming of Meshiach. Meshiach means, as we are told in the Bible, there will be an individual who will come and teach the entire world about the recognition of God Almighty, realizing to teach all of us that there is a divine providence. Rabbi Schneerson is that individual that most suitably fits the requirements of a Meshiach.
Tomorrow we're going to go to New York, where it's the headquarters of the Lubavich. And in New York, tomorrow it's going to be a party because it's the 90th birthday of the Rabbi Schneerson, who is the leader of the Lubavich group. And some people say that he could be the Mesias. This is Kari Eckenberg, and the other guy is Joseph Shalom Aleichem. They came with me and Joshi, my cameraman, to New York. What about New York? What are you expect to see in New York? I mean, what you want?
I see a lot of muggings. I expect to see my friends and maybe get to see the Rebbe. I heard the Rebbe is not so well. He hasn't been well lately. And I hope to see my friends and have something kosher to eat while I'm up there, and visit the library. And visit all around, visit all around, see everything, what's going on, up in New York.
I'm looking forward to see my aunt and maybe a couple of my cousins, I haven't seen in a while. And seeing the sights and maybe watching the Mets game against the Phillies tonight. I'm looking forward to that.
The last question. Do you think that Rabbi Schneerson could be the Mesias?
Maybe, but I don't know. I don't have enough knowledge to say.
I don't believe he is. I think he's a man. The man cannot be Messiah. He was born with a mother, I assume the usual way. And,
In other words, he don't know nothing either.
Quiet, please. In other words, yeah, what he said. No, I don't believe a man can be the Messiah. He was born...
I mean, it's going to be the Messiah.
No, it's not. It's going to be...
Did you see last night Charleston Heston? The Ten Commandments?
Moses was not the Messiah.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't. Moses is Moses. He was the leader of the Jews, and he lived 90 years. When it was time for him to go, it was time for him to go.
120 years.
It was 120 years, excuse me. But he had 2 wives, so he wasn't perfect.
After we checked in the Crown Palace Hotel owned by Lubavichers, we went to see the parade for the Rabbi Schneerson's birthday. Okay, we are now inside of a mitzvah mobile from where?
Lubavich.
No, from which country?
Brooklyn.
Outside Sweden or something?
It was donated by Sweden. They gave the money. They sponsored this thing.
And what are you doing here now?
Well, this is the tank. We're here during the day till it gets dark. We're inviting Jewish people to put on the tefillin, to speak about Judaism, about the upcoming Pesach. This is because our leader, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, is having his birthday today. Today is his 90th birthday. So every year on his birthday we have a parade of tanks. Today we had 90 tanks to honor his 90th birthday.
Birthday party began at 9 p.m. at the main temple.
time for us to live, not waiting for Meshiach. But as if Meshiach is here.
Rabbi Nelson didn't show up for his birthday party because he was not feeling very well.
And one of the reasons why people say that Mashiach is on the way, and you find bulletins throughout the world, starting from Israel down to Brooklyn to West Palm Beach to Miami Beach. I know there's 90 buses that have the sign, "We want Mashiach now," or "Mashiach is on the way," and bulletins all around the world actually that say Mashiach is coming. Be a part of it. And the reason for this awaiting of Mashiach and why we say Mashiach coming now, because there were great rabbis who said that Mashiach will come at a time when the world will unfold, which means to say that communism, we find communism nowadays deteriorated, and there's no more separation between many countries that there was in the past. And it says that Mashiach comes, Mashiach is going to be a leader, and he's going to lead the world at a time of peace and harmony. And he is going to be the ultimate ruler. He is going to be not necessarily a ruler, but a teacher, a guide. That means we're going to develop ourselves, but there's going to be this focus of attention of who to emulate. And that's going to be Mashiach. Mashiach is going to be the ultimate person, the person of a person who has much self-sacrifice, a person that's given over, that himself he doesn't focus any personal concern. And that's a person who Mashiach who is going to carry that title of Mashiach.
Okay. What's the meaning of the Mesias?
What's the meaning of the word Messiah to me?
No. What's the meaning of, to you?
Well, to me, Messiah is what I've been taught is like he's going to come and like rise all the dead, and he's going to bring everyone back to life, and like life will be like a piece of cake. The rest of it, like life will be like heaven, you know. You won't have to work. You won't have to. I mean, I don't work anyhow, but no. You won't have to work. You won't have to go make money. You don't have to. I mean, everything will be taken care of.
Do you think he's going to come?
Not in my lifetime. Not in my lifetime.
The Messiah is connected with all mitzvahs. And one of the great mitzvahs, is to fix people up to get married, to have children. And I feel that the Messiah is closely related to me, and that he will fix me up with a young lady so that I can get married and have children too. And it'll fix up all people. Messiah will make the world a better world. And that's what we want. We want a better world. A world full of godliness, and a world full of peace. You can walk on the street without worrying about getting hurt, or go on, or you can mingle with anyone you want and not being hurt.
You still think the Messiah is going to come?
Yeah, he's coming. When? Hard to tell. Why? Like the rabbis say, we're living in a world that we see miracles every day, that it's look like he's gonna come.
Hey, we want Meshiach, we want Meshiach, now, we want Meshiach, we want Meshiach, now, we want Meshiach, now. Hey, we want Meshiach, we want him now. Bam, bim, bam, 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 bim, bam, bim, bam, bam, bam.